Okay, here's a step-by-step on how to draw Tanooki Mario. This is going to be a draw along, so draw along with me even if you've never drawn before, okay? You will be able to do this. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do here is we're going to start with a curve kind of on the, like basically his nose. It's going to be like a C curve, all right? So we're going to go right here. Literally like the letter C. That's literally what it is. So that's what's cool about it. A lot of this stuff is meant to be like, you know, easier than you think. So that's kind of the one big key to the entire puzzle here is stuff being it's a little bit simpler than, you know, it looks. Gonna go over here now with his eye, and it's like a little egg next to there, a smaller egg. Right there. So see how small that is in comparison? Forgive me. All right. Now imagine this egg is behind that letter C a little bit, right? You're not going to see the entire thing. And so that's what's going to happen here. So from right here, there you go. It's like that same shape, but behind it. Over here from the nose, we're going to pull a line out over here for his mustache. And then the mustache is going to have the overall arch right here, but we're going to have a bubbliness to it. So curve here, curve here, curve here, curve here, curve here, curve here as it goes up. Let's go over here to the, so around his eye, we'll do the eyes at the very end, by the way, so stay for that. But right over here, we're going to start from the edge. And we're going to pull up right there. Curve along here. We're gonna pull a large curve all the way to maybe roughly around this area. So curve right there. Because remember, he's wearing like this suit, right? Over here now. Curve along that area. Curve up for the open mouth. Another curve right here for the top row of his teeth. And then down over here, which represents his open mouth. Curving a line right there because we want to see his tongue for the most part. Pulling up. And then over here for this area, curve along there. So we got pretty good established face right there. We're going to fill in this mustache right here. The reason you want to fill it in is because it just gives it a strong visual appeal to it. So for example, if we're doing something like as visual as Mario, you really want to make it as graphic as possible. By graphic, I mean the second you see it, right? The split second you look at it, you're like, wow, I can tell exactly what that is. Let me move the microphone a little bit so you can hear me a little bit better. Hopefully you can hear me a little bit better. We're filling that in right there. You don't have to do it, but I do recommend you do it. It's going to be striking, right? Whoopsie. All right. My microphone's moving. That's hilarious. So anywho, let's go over here now. And we're going to go, so he has a pretty big head. So we're going to go from the outside right here. Curve right there. So that's like the big part of the mask. It's like bigger than you would think. That's what's surprising about it. Out over here for a pretty small triangle of an ear. And then curve along this side. Over here on the far end. Up. Line over there. Cool. We're going to have his hand right here. He's kind of running as he's running, like really fast. He's going to have his hand or as he's jumping. So we draw over here a curve right there for the thumb. Curve over here on this side for kind of the wrist area. Curve along here for the bottom of the fist. Curve for the top of the fist. Line, 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 right there. Curve, curve, curve right there. He has 3 lines on his hand. Curve over here. There we go. We have his leg kicking out now. Don't worry, we'll get back up there in a minute. So we still got to draw his little bit of hair coming out over there. Actually, let's go up here first. So from kind of the edge over here, maybe around his chin, we draw the front of his stomach by going up like that. Curve along this area for the foot. Line back for his leg. And we're going to make a pretty big curve for the foot right here. And curve right there for the rest of his leg. Going down here now, we're going to pull downward. And we're going to have his other foot kind of, you know, dangling downward as he's kind of running right there. We're almost done, by the way, so stay with me. Okay? Let's go to the most important part of the whole thing. We're going to go back here, pulling out, curve, curve over here on this side, line over here, line over here, line over here. Right there. Fill this in. Fill this in over here. All right, we're going to draw the hand on the other side. Stay with me, we're almost there. His hand with me on the other side, we're going to draw a curve, almost like an egg shape, but that's going to be the thumb. Going over here now, we're going to draw a curve right here for 1 digit. Curve over here for another digit. Curve here, another digit. Now just the final details in the inner ear. Line over here. Line up. We need his hair coming around the corner right here, so curving in right there. It's almost like a number 3. We need his eyebrows right here, literally on the same line that is. Curve. Curve. It's almost like he's cross-eyed, but he's not. Like he's looking right into the camera, kind of. Curve on the inside. Curve on the inside. Circle. Circle. There we go. And then lastly, we need the stomach. Oh, 2 things. 1, the stomach. Almost there. Right? The changing of the color on the stomach. And then right here, almost like a reverse C, the pattern on the bottom of the foot. You are done. If you did this, you're amazing. Say what's up in the comments section. That's it. That's Tanooki Mario, like the famous Mario. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. I want you to stay around because we're going to go through another drawing lesson right now. Okay, so that was amazing. You finished this lesson, but keep it going. Keep the art practice going by clicking this video right here. It's going to be within the same theme, and you want to keep it rolling to get better and better and better and get that art flow going. So click right here.